then you got to have faith in this truth, man. In truth. This is 1 John chapter 5, verse 10. It says, he that believeth on the Son of the Most High hath the witness in himself. And he that believeth not the Most High hath made him a liar, because he believeth not the record that the Most High gave his Son. All right. And the record, the testimony, which is the spirit of prophecy, all right, that the Most High gave his Son. All right. That all his will shall stand. It will happen. It is happening. And you must have faith in that and believe that if you want to have any hope of salvation. All right. This is 2 Peter 1 and 10. So it says, wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. All right. Give diligence to make your calling. All right. Whatever the Lord had predestined for you, now you got to give diligence to do those things that he said someone that's going to be slated for salvation, everything that he would go through, everything that he would do, how he would be, how they think, all that. It's written in here of someone who's going to be saved and what they would go through. All right. So now we got to go through here and figure out, all right, all those that were slated for salvation, what they go through. How were they? What did they do? All right. And it's like a checkoff list. Oh, yeah, you should be hated of all men for my name's sake. Yeah, this is what's going on, man. You make your body a living sacrifice. Yeah, check out my body, live a sacrifice. Make themselves separate and holy, separate from this present evil world, and be sighing and crying for all the abominations that's done in the midst thereof. Check that off. You know what I'm saying? That's part of, one that will be saved. So on and so forth. All the things that's written. All right. So we would have to give our diligence to make our calling to be part of the hopeful elect sure. All right. It says, for if ye do these things, ye should never fall. If you do these things, you should never fall. Just like the scripture says right here in Sirach chapter 2, verse 10. It says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? All right. So we putting all our faith and trust in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, calling upon him, testifying, being a witness, having action, showing it, the way we live, the way we think, the way we move and have our being. Is it according to what the scriptures say for somebody who would have righteousness in Yahweh Shai and be slated for salvation? All right. But it's going to happen, man. This is my last scripture. This is Isaiah chapter 55, verse 11. It says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my... Matter of fact, I'll read verse 10. It says, for as the rain cometh down, and the snow come from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void. All right? Because this word is watering the elect, and they're learning, they're growing, they're being purified and perfected to rule forever in righteousness. And these are the experiences that we must go through. It says, like it says in Sirach, a man that have traveled knoweth many things. All right. A man that have went through those experiences will declare wisdom. The same wisdom that that was that wisdom of Solomon. Real quick. Wisdom of Solomon. See if I can find that real quick. Right. It says, therefore, Wisdom of Solomon 6:20. Therefore, the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom. If your delight be then in thrones and scepters, O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom, that ye may reign forevermore. All right. Verse 24, it says, but in the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world. All right. And so these are all the things that we must go through because it's for our learning. All right. And it's going to happen. All right. It's going back to this Isaiah 55 and 11. It says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it. All right. It's going to happen because it's the goodwill and good pleasure of the Father. All right. And it was done for our learning. All right. Because he loved us, man. He loves us. All right. We're his special chosen children, man. All right. And so you must understand that, you know, all these things were predestined. And his will is going to stand. Everything that he said. All right. And it's written for our learning. All right. So as it is written, so shall it be. All right. And it's beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to end it there. Lord willing, that was edifying. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you Akim, pushing this word in truth and sincerity. And with that, Shalom, Abba, Abba.